had so much experience with getting new quarterbacks and working with them. Is Josh where you want him to be right now? You know, just a couple of days away from the season opener. Do you feel like his comfort level with what you want him to do is there, and things are looking the way they need to look?
Yeah, I think we got to take that mentality of that we're always trying to get more out of him, always trying to build. You know, just kind of always saying, hey, it's good, better, best, then back to good, and then keep raising the bar, raising the standard. He's done a very good job of where we set the standard, where we set the bar. And when we got back after probably the first week of training camp, we just moved the bar higher. And then after the second week of training camp, when he kind of had a great grasp of what we were asking for, we just kept setting it higher. So we have that game day bar, which we've got 3 more days to get to. And that's when I'll feel best about it. But I like where he's at mentally. I like where he's at physically in terms of his preparation and his understanding what we're trying to get done.
How close would you say he is to what you were expecting when he arrived here?
Well, there's, he's exceeded a lot of my expectations in terms of, what he is as a player physically, as well as, his intelligence and how much he can grasp. So I didn't know really what to expect. I just kind of had, the traditional, coming in, and it's a guy that's had now 3 coordinators in 3 years, so you just don't know exactly how much is, scrambled around and how much football that kind of, mixes and matches together. But he did a great job, and I'm really happy where we're at with him.
On that note, it's one thing to look at Josh on tape. When you interact with him, or you sat down with him, or even on the practice field, what jumps out that you would never see on tape?
I think the biggest thing that I would say with Josh is that you see a guy that is really, really working hard on it. I mean, you don't see all the behind-scenes questions. You don't see all the stuff in the meeting room where he's sitting there and asking all the good questions, the hard questions. Why are we putting this in versus for what coverage do you want this, or what do you want this against? And I think it's because it's not questioning what we're doing, but in terms of really a thirst for knowledge. And I don't know if you can ever see that from watching film.
This crazy weather is going to be here this weekend. Are you noticing in practice guys are losing focus or any of that? Are you concerned about that?
No, not at all. I love this weather. I don't know, I used to coach in Florida. I don't know, is this not normal at this time of year? I have no idea.
Not quite this hot.
So, no, our guys have practiced really well, and, we just keep talking about building a callus on and not even feeling it.
How much does Josh have influence in terms of telling you things that he likes, like plays he likes or concepts that he likes, compared to like how much is on you to decide?
Oh, Josh has a ton of input. My goal is to not call play on Sunday that he's not comfortable with. That's the ultimate goal. That if we can get through the whole game, and that he knows what's getting called ahead of time, and that he feels really good about everything that we called. And he has the final marker. He has the final ability to say on Saturday night, this week, and normally Fridays, Coach, I don't like that play, and by that point in time, I just say, okay, take it out and move on to the next. We got enough to do.
Is there anything you can take away from that game on the soft film of Texas A&M last year that helps this year?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me?
No. There's always things that you can take when you play another opponent, but I don't want to get into too much of what that was or is.
But where's your level of confidence in the running game? Is something that obviously needed some improvement off of last year.
Yeah, I feel good about running stats they're funny. They're a funny thing. You don't know what scores are in games. You start living in stats, and you start wondering like, oh, did we really average how many runs did we actually call? I don't know. I wasn't here, so I'm not sure what it was. I feel good about the way the running game looks. I like the way that our runners are running. I like the way that our offensive line is coming off the ball. But, until we see it on a game day, and until we see it throughout the season, not just on a game, but throughout the season, then we'll really know, what type of running team we're going to be. But it matters to us, so we better run the ball well.
Last question.
Texas A&M won that game last year, carried them into a lot of momentum. I'm misreading that as too much made of momentum.
You know, I don't know. I probably used to subscribe a lot to momentum, and then I watched the Super Bowl, and then I saw that you can be down 28-3 and still come back and win. Then, you know, you look at other teams that that maybe you don't win, you know, or you bounce back. You have to be able to handle adversity. You know, we were in a situation at Michigan where we went, you know, we lost our first game at Utah a couple years ago, and then we won whatever it was 7 in a row, and we wound up going 10-3. Then the other years, you know, we went 9-0. You know, and you just don't know. You don't know how the momentum brings you, but we're just looking to have one game at a time, one opportunity, and then whatever the end result is of this game, we'll then put this game behind us and we'll work on the next one.
Thank you.
Thank you.